other one is also nice. And it provides a special protection of the lens. And so I would highly suggest that you would buy a case to protect your expensive camera. And once it's broken, so for me, I would say it's always a pity if you break it. So also there is a case in the box. And if you like this vegan leather case, it also doesn't cost much. And so for more functions, I made this summary on this slide, and you can take a picture by yourself to see all the other functions. And today, that's the end of the introduction for Mi 11 Ultra. And with the lineup of Mi 11, there's Mi 11, and also the king of Android, Mi 11 Pro, and also Ultra of Android, Mi 11 Ultra. There is another one, which is the Mi 11 Lite 5G. And with this Mi 11 Lite 5G, I would like to invite Mrs. Wei Siqi to give us an introduction. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lei. Hello, everyone. My name is Wei Siqi. And today, after the release of the two smartphones that have been released, and if you like a well-balanced Android flagship products, you can choose Mi 11 Pro. And if you like the cinematic camera, you can go for Mi 11 Ultra. But if you are going for a thinner version with a delicate design, it is especially presented for young people who like lightweight products. Once you hold it, you will have this first feeling that it is really lightweight and really thin. So where does it come from? It is only 6.81 millimeter. It is actually the thinnest 5G smartphone, and it is only 159 grams. So it is for a long time since we have seen such a thin smartphone. Let's compare it to Mi 11. It is already really lightweight and thin, but once it's released, people are saying that it has a elegant appearance. But our Mi 11 Lite 5G, it is even 15.5% thinner, and it is also 37 grams lighter. So once you hold it in your hand, you will be impressed by how comfort it is. So it is the unquestionable thinnest smartphone from Xiaomi. And once I released that on my micro blog, people are saying that they are a little worried because they are worrying about the power, the battery, because there are really thin smartphones that is not that reliable in terms of the battery life. So with this Mi 11 Lite, we have a battery of 4,250 milliamps. And from the very beginning, our goal was 4,200 milliamps. But then our structural engineer got a little motivated. They were thinking to challenge themselves with this extra 50 milliamps. And actually, in extreme environments, it could be really helpful. And so being slim and lightweight does not only make a difference to the grip when you hold it in your hand, and people are thinking that they are a little tired with the curved design on the back. So that's why we are using this double 2.5D glasses on both sides to balance the great comfort. And also, with Mi 11 Lite 5G, we are adopting the AG frosted glasses. Because if it's too refined, then you get too much fingerprints on it. But if it's too rough, then it would sacrifice the comfortness. That's why our designers did the collaboration and finally confirmed this 55% frost design. And as we have mentioned that it is lightweight and it is elegant, let's see how it really looks with the video clip.
Now we feel we can fly through the sky and everything turns to light.
So, how do you like it? So actually we have a wide color range for your choice. For example, this water blue, we've given it a really good name. It resembles the really refreshing mint. It's like taking a mint in summer. And also there are girls who would prefer a beautiful pink smartphone. So in the season with fall cherry blossom, we would like to introduce to you this really gentle color. And white is a classic color. But additional from white, we are adding this warm touch to it. It's almost like a freshly peeled chili in summer. And if you want to show a low profile while not being boring, you can pick this classic black. And apart from this, we have two unique colors. The first one is the kiwi green. You can imagine that in a really hot summer day, it is like you are surrounded by the fragrance of kiwi. The other one is even more unique. It is like when the sunshine is casted on a lemon, you can feel the sour and also the passion. So that's the full range with 6 different colors. And so you can choose it with your own style and characters.
So Mi 11 Lite 5G, it is ultra thin and lightweighted. It sports 4,250 mAh. It also comes in different color variants. So you can go to the Mi store and feel it in your hand and see if it is your favorite. Now let's look at display. First, we adopt the AMOLED display for flat display. Why AMOLED display? Because we want it to be extremely thin and lightweight. AMOLED display is 0.53 millimeter thinner than the OLED display. It is also almost 1 millimeter thinner than the LCD display. You can feel this 1 millimeter in your hand. Even though we have to double the cost, we still want to use AMOLED display on this device. Sometimes it sounds like the Lite 5G means we have to degrade the version, but you know, AMOLED display is only possessed by flagships. At the same time, another benefit of this display is extremely narrow bezel and extremely narrow bottom bezel. The three sides are only 1.88 millimeter, and the bottom bezel is only 2.75 millimeters. It is 50% narrower than the previous edition. And if we compare it with our competitors, when you hold the phone in the hand, your eyes will tell you how thin and how big the display is. So the ultra-thin bezel and the ultra-thin bottom bezel are also things only the flagships have. And for the display, in terms of color, we have the 1 million color, DCI-P3 color gamut, the 90 Hz refresh rate. You have everything. And each Mi 11 Lite 5G before shipment, they will be calibrated for true color display. So you will have very good viewing experience whether watching video or browsing the Weibo. In addition, it is also boosted by the dual speaker to create a very good sound effect for you. In terms of camera, you know, camera is a big issue for the lightweight and thin device because we don't have enough space, but we choose 3 practical cameras for you. First is the HD main camera. Second is the ultra-wide angle camera. I think girls really love ultra-wide angle. last but not the least, the best camera, the telemacro lens. You take this phone out, no matter whether you're taking a picture of the scenery or when you're taking the picture of yourself or of a shop, everything will look great. With the ultra-wide-angle camera, you will be able to get a picture that is full of tension, and you can also take a very creative selfie with your friend. The telephoto camera can help you capture those ordinary details in life and make them so special. And all three cameras have great hardware specs. When we talk to the user and ask them what kind of features you want and when you will use the camera, many young people say that they want the camera to be very good in night photo, because sometimes when we go out with our friends, we want to take a picture to memorize the moment. Therefore, we will also support super night mode. Not just for the rear camera. The front camera also supports the night mode. So at party, if you want to take a selfie, sometimes it's difficult for you to take a clear selfie. Therefore, we did a scenario test. So we created a scene that people often go to, and we simulated the light condition. You see, this is a picture taken by iPhone. It looks good, but not that good. Now, this is the picture taken by Mi 11 Lite 5G. Bright, white, colorful, full of details. And this is outdoor. This is outdoor in the low light condition, and you see the performance of Mi 11 Lite 5G. You can find the most beautiful yourself in the picture. In addition to the night mode, we also have natural beauty cam. It can keep all the fine details of yourself and remove those tiny flaws from the picture. For beauty cam, this time we made 3 improvements. First, many users say that I want to look white in the picture, but now many pictures look pale white, which is not suitable for the girl. It is just like when girls go shopping, you need to buy yourself a liquid foundation, and you need to choose different shades. So this time we created 8 filters for your complexion color. You can choose different complexion colors, white, yellow, or tanned. You will always find one filter that suits you the best. In addition, you also have the shading palettes where you can highlight your face, and we also have the makeup for men. Moreover, something that occurs to girls very often. Many girls use the front camera as a makeup mirror to see the details of the face and see if the makeup is perfect. But the pain point is, if I hold the camera too far away, I won't be able to capture all the details. If I hold it too close, it is very inconvenient. Therefore, we adopt the 2x zoom selfie. So you can see all the details, and when you are doing makeup, you can see all the details of your face. So these are the features of our camera system. I only introduced some features of the camera system. It also has other interesting functions like the AI skyscaping, kaleidoscope mode, and AI clones. And we've got a video as a demonstration for you. We welcome all of you to use Mi 11 5G Lite to take your own pictures and share with us your suggestions and comments. Last but not the least, about experience. For ultra lightweight and thin mobile phone, people might be worried about the experience and performance. Many young people use the device to play games. So for Mi 11 Lite 5G, we will debut with Qualcomm Snapdragon 780G. This is the most powerful mobile platform, 7 series mobile platform, first 5 nanometer. After Snapdragon 888, this is the second processor. This is the second chip processed with 5 nanometer process. Its CPU structure, GPU structure, and AI structure are the same with the Snapdragon 888. So you can imagine how powerful the performance will be. So this is the benchmark score, over 560,000. So this is a leapfrog performance. You know, for the previous ultra lightweight and thin mobile phone, the benchmark score will only be 400,000. And also the battery life is not that good. So don't worry, for Mi 11 Lite 5G, you will have great energy efficiency and great performance. Also, we pay a lot of attention to heat dissipation. We adopt ultra-thin suspended heat pipe liquid cool technology. Features you like will all be retained on Mi 11 Lite 5G. You have Bluetooth, NFC, IR blaster. Everything you like will be there in the Mi 11 Lite 5G. And the two accessories to introduce to you. First is the Macron silica gel case. For different color variants, you can choose different colors of Macron silica gel case. The second case is very interesting. It is called photochromatic case. Why do we call it this? Because this is a white case, but when sunlight hits on it, the color will shift. You see the color changing when sunlight hits on it. When you use it indoor, it is one color, but when you go outdoor, the color will change. Very interesting. So this is the Mi 11 Lite 5G. It is ultra thin and lightweight. It is the thinnest and the most lightweighted mobile phone in the Mi history. It has great and powerful performance. It has the 6.55-inch AMOLED display. It is powered by Snapdragon 780G. It also has great camera system. And we are very serious about developing this device, so I hope all of you will love this smartphone. We have two prices. 8 plus 128 gigabyte, 2,299, and 2,599 Chinese yuan for the 8 plus 256 gigabyte. So much about Mi 11 Lite 5G. Thank you very much. How do you like this smartphone? You might be worried about its performance, but actually, Snapdragon 780G is very close to the performance and the energy efficiency of Snapdragon 870. With such a high-end processor, plus the AMOLED display, which is 2.5D glass. Therefore, this device can be ultra thin and